So, visibility. Don't let your work speak for itself. I hate hearing that. I hear it all the time. But I let my work speak for itself. And things will naturally happen. And I will have a great career and keep getting promoted. No! You're relying on hope. Take control of your career. How many of you tend to shy away from speaking up, standing out, and creating visibility for yourself? Now, no hands. But very good. I'm liking that we have this response and column response. So I actually want you to stand up. If you feel this way, if you tend to shy away from speaking up, standing out, creating visibility for yourself, I want you to stand up. Now, for all of you who are shy and hesitant right now, and you're like, I don't want to stand up, this is the purpose here. What's important is you want to create a perception that's going to influence how people are seeing you so that they see you for the impact and the value you're bringing to the company. That's what we're talking about here. And so recognize that you do behaviors in the workplace that are either enhancing your perception or diminishing your perception. And your job is to start to get more interested in that. Start to understand more about the impact your behavior is having on others. And don't just keep relying on performance, on your talent, on your skills. It's not enough anymore. You got to do more. Every one of you in this room is an incredibly talented, successful individual. Raise your hand if you agree with me. This is not a test. What I want you to realize, I'm not worried about your ability to perform. You guys got that down. What I'm concerned about is the piece that you don't spend as much time on. And that is the concept of perception and the influences which we're about to talk about. These are things you want to be doing that are outside of your job. But we spend so much time performing well and doing everything right that we don't have any time to work on other parts of ourselves that could help people see us in the right way. And for them to really know the true impact and value you're bringing to the organization. You have to rely on that more. That's the shift we want to have happen. How many of you are really excited about having the conversation about how I'm perceived? Oh, there are some. Okay. Maybe you didn't understand the question I asked, but I'm glad you're excited. Most people dread the conversation, but I can tell you from my experience throughout the years that it's not as bad as you think. People are more honest than you realize. And it doesn't have to be a formal occasion. You could give a presentation, and after the presentation, you can go up to someone and say, how do you think that presentation went? That's called feedback. Feedback's important. Now, sometimes you might sit there, well, maybe they won't say anything. Then you can start the conversation and say, you know what? I'm working on this one area. I'm trying to be more to the point and direct in my communications. And so I'm about to give a presentation, or I'm about to speak up in a meeting today, and I want you to observe me. And let me know afterwards what you think. Great idea, right? So try these out, because those are simple ways to get feedback and data. But you also can sit down with someone and say, hey, I want to know how I'm being perceived because it's something we spoke about. And it's something that's important for my career to know because I think I'm doing great. I get great performance reviews. Everyone says I'm doing great, but I don't really know. Why has it been 4 years since I've been promoted? So it's just getting that data and asking. And you can ask, how am I being perceived? You can ask, what's the image I project? What's the reputation I have? See, it's a different question than what are my strengths and weaknesses? But you want to ask the question. So the commitment is, email someone, reach out to them by Friday of this week. By the end of next week, have those 3 meetings. So raise your hand if you're committed to this. Wait, okay, I'm watching you.